Hi Libra, today we're going to light the dark on your love life and see what wants to come out. As always, I'll clarify using multiple decks and we'll get some special secret messages at the end. Let's see what's going on for the Libra with their love life, please. What's happening for Libra's love life? Oh my word, nice, nice. 10 of coins. Try to set my house on fire. 10 of coins, the energy of stability, abundance, family. Queen of cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Unconditionally loving, intuitive, very nice water energy. Oh, and the 9 of wands. Tired, exhausted. With the sun, waiting for the sun to shine again. 10 of coins. Everybody loves the 10 of coins. This is the ultimate in resources, abundance, material, financial security. And the Queen of Cups, this is a very loving energy. Somebody who's intuitive, compassionate, and emotionally available. With the 9 of Wands, seems like this Queen of Cups has been put through it. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior though, and they have not given up. But this has been tests of faith, tests of perseverance, general trust issues and patterns that have just like drained the life force. But never fear, the sun is here to inspire and elevate the energy. This is vitality. Let's get going with the clarifications. Why is the 10 of coins here for Libra? What is the 10 of coins? What's the page of cups? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, more water energy. It's a beginner energy. It could be a child. It's a small offer that comes from the heart. And with the Queen of Pentacles under the deck, more nurturing energy. Somebody is following their heart. Look at the Wheel of Fortune just flew out like that. Yeah, somebody is following their heart. I want another card though for the Queen of Cups. 6 of Swords. Moving away from strife, moving towards destined, fated change. It's good luck, it's good fortune, and it's better days ahead with the 6 of Swords. After seeing something from a different perspective, something that has been stuck, there we have it. Stuck waiting. 9 of Wands. Waiting for some type of tangible effort to be applied. Waiting for the sun to shine again. Waiting for the happiness to come in. Waiting for an illumination, some type of balance and a change or an ending. Oh, the end of anxiety, stress, lies, in order for a new beginning here. What is the 9 of Wands? The Empress, precisely. Well, would you look at that? The Emperor is under the deck. Divine counterparts, there we go. So I think the divine feminine has been waiting and waiting for the masculine energy to level up. Somebody that could be a little bit emotionally stunted, we'll just say. They need to take control of their life, of their emotions, of their desires, and go after what they want. Page of Swords. They're figuring it out and putting in some effort, maybe working on themselves. You got the help of Archangel Michael here on the scene, bringing in some courage, busting away, busting through. So isn't that interesting though? I also think this Empress energy had to drift away from the Emperor in order for them to do the work. What is the 10 of coins with the Page of Cups? Somebody putting in the work. Exactly. That is applied effort. And underneath the Page of Cups, that looks like applied effort to opening the emotional body, to getting in touch with emotions, you know, learning how to cry, this kind of thing. Knight of Swords. There's a truth that changed things. So speaking of change, what is the Queen of Cups with the wheel? Queen of Cups in the wheel, please. It's the Star. Fantastic. Destined, fated, and aligned change, you know, is coming with the High Priestess under the deck. You're in touch with your intuition, your inner self, your divine mystic, and you're following it. You're following your intuition. And the universe is helping guide the way. Aquarius energy here, affecting change. Of course, Pluto is in Aquarius right now, affecting massive change and transformation for the next 20 years for all of us. So here we go. You know there's going to be a decision. Somebody's making a decision, just sitting on their butt long enough. Time to take action, trying to decide the path forward. 6 of Swords repeating itself again. And it's Tower. Okay, so it's a big light bulb moment, a sudden change, a shock when somebody comes in with their heart open. Because it's like, I've seen this story before. This isn't your first rodeo, right? But look at this. The Emperor. The Emperor is learning how to feel. Queen of Cups already feels. So what is 6 of Swords? Queen of Cups, 6 of Swords. Waiting. It's like watching paint dry. It's so fun. Yeah, waiting for something to come in proper, stable, steady, reliable, and trustworthy with the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It's taken a long time. You can see her basket is freaking empty. These pentacles have not been able to be harvested. Could be up to 7 years here. What is the Nine of Wands with the Empress? It's the Empress. Unreal. Just absolutely amazing. And the Page of Wands, you can expect somebody wants to send a message. It's the same page energy. And I would assume it's the actual Emperor that will be sending the message. It might come in a little meek, mild, possibly slightly immature. There's going to be an acknowledgement, perhaps, of the endings, the hurts, the betrayals, the backstabbings, the very painful endings that have occurred. Or alternately, somebody could be ending a relationship that they're in. Yeah, Three of Cups, that's possible. What do they want to say? What does this page energy want to say to the Empress? Of course, the Empress is you because that's Venus, your ruler. Risk. I'm ready to take a leap of faith and risk it all for you. Okay, I don't know why it's a risk. Planning. I know I want you in my future. I'm working on making the proper plans. I definitely got that energy out of that Eight of Cups, as well as working on their own heart. Somebody is in a bit of a fantasy land. They wish they could. Pressure, so much going on in my life. I'm struggling to juggle it all. And embarrassed. I know I've acted childish and I don't know how to approach you now. And also trust. I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own. I mean, that could be you speaking. Flip the energy as applicable. Let's get some divinely guided messages of love. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. I think that is 100% true looking at this situation. Underneath the deck, chemistry. I've never felt passion this intense. What else does this person want to say to Libra, please? I'm afraid to contact you. And I left you before you could leave me. Charming. My life is not as together as it seems. Also charming. And finally, let's get a wisdom of the oracle. What do we have? A flipper here. Fork in the road. Well, that is card 13. Underneath the deck, card 14, actually. Truth be told. The relationship message here, you've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. What will you choose? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion, or to walk away? And as far as truth be told, people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they have to say and pay attention to how they behave. Isn't that the truth? I think Maya Angelou said it best. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. So this is your reading, Libra. I hope it helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.